Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, so I guess got some more questions over the weekend regarding my services and whatnot. So let's go through this. I recently gone through your QuantLabs website, keen through the training. A few questions here. Is it more short-term trading? Actually, it's both long-term and what I would consider high-speed trading. I'm more focusing right now on high-speed trading or lower time frames, meaning there's more opportunities in lower time frame. Why wait it out for a week, a month for some kind of 5-10% return when you can get probably more of the same kind of return in a shorter time span, in a couple of days, maybe a week. It does enhance your risk of more downside, but if you do find a strategy that works or have better methodologies from an algorithmic point of view, you can reduce the downside. I have been testing that over the last couple of weeks, and I've found that there may be some methodologies, but it all depends on your time frame. For me, my time frame is, like I said, intraday. I won't say sub-second or sub-minute. I highly doubt that. But, over a few hours, I'll be testing that time frame as I unleash this new strategy that I'm wanting to put out there. Now, again, this is dependent upon only forex, as well as depends on your broker. In my case, using Dukascopy out of Switzerland. Now, the reason I'm asking is because wondering if it would be suitable for me to work it full time. I never ever would ask somebody to quit their job or their career doing this stuff. There is quite a bit of risk to this, but as I said, if you do find a strategy that works, that's great for a second income, but you do have to factor in there's still, you may think you have a strategy that may work all the time, but as it's been proven over time, that all strategies do at some point fail. We're just running a survey on the Telegram group, the greatest lessons to be told. One of the better, bigger known trade or lesser known traders, but highly more profitable and wealthier traders came away with a lesson saying that all strategies eventually break and fail. So never ever think that you could quit a full-time job, do this, or you'll be spending your time finding new strategies to replace the old ones as they come off over time. It's just how the markets work. Does your methodology allow to test trading with paper money? Absolutely. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'll be starting this week. It doesn't matter if you go with Dukascopy, in my case, any retail broker. It just depends if you have access to the API, and my way has been working fairly well with Dukascopy. And if you've been on my YouTube channel at QuantLabs, you will know there is a playlist there for Dukascopy. You go through those videos, and it shows that pretty well it works a lot. Now this person has, let me just read it out. I've never worked as a programmer, but have learned C and Pascal programming. Current role is using SQL. Do you recommend going through your new course on Dukascopy Visual JForex for non-programmers and algo forex trading video? So to answer this question regarding the courses and stuff, if you come under quantlabs.net, under product, what you'll find here is a variety of courses. We've got some lead courses, I guess you call them, monthly membership analytics, and then I have some Shopify stuff, but for whatever reason, it's no longer there. Okay, no problem. So if you go to quantlabs.shop, I believe. No, maybe it's quantlabs.net. I've been here for a while. Or maybe store. No. Boy, I'm pretty bad. Don't even know my own domains. Here we go. Guess what it is? Okay, so if you go to quantlabs.store, again, quantlabs.store. This will take you to my Shopify account, which has some new digital courses there that are fairly cheap. And if you go under videos, what you'll find here are two courses that this person's asking about. Dukascopy Visual JForex for non-programming and Dukascopy Tools and API Development for Algo Forex Trading. Now again, as you know, over the last 6 months or so, I've been focusing more on Forex trading just because you don't need to have a large account. You could start as low as $100 US, go from there, and basically there's two options if you do go with Dukascopy. Now, as I always say, there's a caveat. Dukascopy is not available for U.S. citizens, sorry. But if you're non-U.S., you can obviously use both of these. This first one is the Visual JForex. Now, JForex or Visual JForex is kind of like a application that enables you to design through flowcharts your strategies to interface with Dukascopy and the JForex platform. It works, it's solid, and it's, you know, the code that gets generated is not exactly efficient. But if you're starting from zero on as a non-programmer, this is definitely something you want to look at. Now, if you're like me who wants to sit on top of the API using certain tools with the Dukascopy, I'd recommend this one. Or if you're a non-programmer but you want to evolve to this one, to the API, you can definitely do that too. The leap is to Java, so it can be hairy if you're a non-programmer, but it's a good step because, you know, Java is a fairly, I won't say an easy language to learn, but it's doable. And obviously there's quite a few people using the JForex and the API for it. So if that's the case, that is an option, definitely something to look at. Now, if you ask me, even a few years ago, what's happening is that if you go back to my product page on the quantlabs.net, what you'll find is that more and more people in any job that does any kind of data science, some sort of analysis, any kind of analysis, Python is getting more and more becoming a standard. So as a result, this course is 2.7 in Python. It's a little old, but to be honest, the only difference that I found between version 3 and 2 was the print statement, and that was it. So this course is still very valid, very easy to set up. Well, I'm saying very easy, but it's easy. It's much easier than it was when I did it 2 years ago to set up Python. So this is a great course to go learn about algorithmic trading, understand all the different components, because you get all the standard components that you would find in algorithmic trading, be it your data, your database, your intro to Redis in my case. I'll talk about that in a minute. And of course, if you do decide to go with a more popular broker like Interactive Brokers with the TWS, you definitely can go this option as well. I show some Python packages that work with Interactive Brokers. Things have changed where Interactive Brokers has released a new API for that supposedly, I'm not sure if it's official yet, if it does support Python, but it's getting there. Also, there's the data source where you could use Yahoo Finance, and then of course your visualization using, probably just keep it simple. Stay with Matplotlib. All right, so let's go back to make sure I got all the questions answered here. I think there was, okay, so they know SQL. Now, this is the thing I want everybody to understand. This is probably where you want to start, is the Python, because this is probably one of the only courses of its kind that are out there, and it's fine to use this as your launching pad into other areas. That's why I've designed these as they are. Namely, if you decide to go in Interactive Brokers, and as the recent survey that was put out about a week or two ago regarding where did all the FXCM customers go in the States when FXCM got shut down, which was pretty well the largest broker in the US for Forex. A lot of those traders, a lot of those customers went into futures. So this is a good course to start with if you want to get into fundamental understanding commodity trading and options trading and the coding that goes behind that, because this is built off of another course you can find online for free. All right, so that's pretty well it. Hopefully I'll answer all your questions, and got more, let me know. I'll do my best to help you out. Over now. Later.